Hello everybody, and we're about to continue our Let's Play series of Visions of Mana. Let's see where our adventure is going to be taking us next. So in our last episode, we kind of rescued the Sproutlings, I think that's what they're called, in the near the sanctuary. And we have a new member to our party, Jule. And we fought a big old plant creature that had been actually absorbing all their nutrients. So now we are ready to head toward the sanctuary and see what happens next. It's going to be interesting to see what type of powers that Jule has. I believe currently it involves some poison and some healing.
There is a barrier around the Mana Sanctuary. Only Alms are able to cross it, I am afraid.
What? Really? But what if we get surrounded by monsters and we don't have Val to take them on?
Don't worry. No monsters can trespass in the sanctuary.
Sounds like Morley did his research. The goddess protects the sanctuary from monsters with that barrier. Milos Woods and the Sanctuary of Mana are all a part of the spirit realm. Or they were at least.
The what now? Spirit realm?
Well, it's a realm, but for spirits. It's where elementals and sproutlings came from. In the past, it used to be separate from the mortal realm, where humans live. The Mana Goddess used to be able to protect the spirit realm from monsters. But when all the realms merged, that changed.
Merged, you say?
Yup. Once monsters began to emerge in Milos, the goddess had to create the barrier to protect the sanctuary. It's really strong. Strong enough to protect the goddess in the mana tree. So don't worry. There's no way a silly monster could break through and get us.
Oh. Well, okay then. If you're sure.
Milos Woods.
Every place we visit is unique. Under the cliffs was not nearly as unsullied as this climate.
We are pretty close to the mana tree. Plus, barely anyone but the convoy of Alms ever passes through here.
Not people, but it looks like monsters sure do. Tread carefully.
Oh, that's pretty fun. You can like float a little bit. That's awesome. Okay, there must be some items up that way. Don't think we can jump up there just yet, though.
Are you fond of music, Jule?
Sure am. I've composed 1,460 original songs to date.
1,460 songs? How bored were you?
That's pretty funny. We can't go that way. Level 24. Killer pansies. Nice.
We should outfit ourselves with new equipment and accoutrements.
Give us something good.
Fun.
You're mine.
So blooming baskets jump atop the blossoms given by the dryad sprig and use them to travel for distances. Oh, that's fun.
Do your thing. Behold the power of nature. Let's gather some more.
Oh, that's awesome. And let's float on down.
not to be nosy, but have you noticed that Val spaces out a lot?
Oh, that's probably when he's thinking about Hinna.
Huh. Being human comes with a lot of strange hang-ups if you ask me.
That was so quick.
Time for some new gear.
Okay, nothing over that way, but what's over here? Oh, we got our meridian.
I think a break is in order. You're mine. Let us begin. Behold the power of nature.
Julie, don't your feet hurt from walking on this terrain without shoes?
Hurt? Why would they hurt? These feet were made for walking. What about you? Don't your feet get tired of being crammed in those stiff things all day?
I never thought about it like that.
Huh?
Okay, let's go this way first. I guess we can't use that one, which means we can't go this way. Ooh, item. Okay, some gold clover. Okay, so that must be the treasure over there, and not seeing anything else. Oh, we have to revisit that at some point.
Let's gather some more.
Let's see who's waiting for us down here.
Gather round. I can feel spirits nearby.
For your assistance.
Oh, shit.
For your assistance.
Here I go. Time to call on the elemental spirit.
Poison bubble!
Time to call its effect.
One rival remains.
Oh, we want to escape.
Middle of a forest. But it looks like the next
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's right. Not a lot of things grow down on the surface.
They might be pretty. Try not to
There we
fall
go.
into the poison marshes below.
Noted. Then we shall stick to the tree trunks and make ample use of the spirit's power.
Okay, I think Jule's not really much of a fighter. Poisonous bugs. A single step into these noxious swamps enough to poison your character. Avoid touching them at all costs. Okay.
Secured.
I think we're gonna leave Jule as kind of a support character for now. Doesn't do a lot of combat.
Here are such vigorous vegetation. I have gathered some grizzly syrup. Might we exchange these elsewhere? Secured.
Guess it's my turn. Let's gather some more. Huh? Do us a favor. Behold the power of nature. Let's gather some more.
I have a feeling it's pretty tricky to get that item down there. Because we won't be able to get back up.
You're mine.
I have been summoned. Everyone, proceed with prudence.
Give up! Cease now!
Come at me!
Cease now! On guard! This power!
Okay, there we go.
Soul Guard's resolve never swings. I'll carry on from here.
Guess it's my turn.
I will take over.
Okay, I think Val is doing fine now.
Yeah. Emerge. I feel the spirit's favor.
Take some gold clover.
Might we exchange these elsewhere? Yeah. Secured.
I got this.
Oh my god.
Too long.
I don't feel so good. Let's gather some more.
I will take over.
I'll carry on from here. Here, use this. I'm on it. Here, use this.
Leave it to me.
There we go.
I have been summoned. What wondrous where could this be?
Chalice of Change grants Julie great power, adds extra slots. Ooh, nice. Okay, what do we want to add to Julie here? That might be good. And let's see here. There we go. That would be kind of funny.
Guess it's my turn. You handle it. That's no fun.
I'll carry on from here.
There we go.
We should outfit ourselves with new equipment and accoutrements.
Yes.
Not seeing anything that way.
Grizzly. Come forth. Take it away. Grizzly.
That's always fun.
This is kind kinda excited. This might be useful.
Oh, come to think of it, there hasn't been an Alm of the Moon for a while now.
Yes. I'm the first in many years, thanks to Val and the others.
I'm not that up to date on current affairs down below, but I'm sure that wasn't easy. Huh? I'll leave it to you.
I got this. Just come at me. You're mine.
Okay, looking good.
A nice reward after all that work.
Okay, another meridian.
Let's plan our next move.
I will take over.
Oh, treasure.
Maybe items and let us avail ourselves of this acquisition. I will take this. I have gathered some grizzly syrup. Emerge.
Oh, wow. This place is beautiful.
The way the sun shines upon the verdure looks just like a scene from a fanciful fairy tale.
It's
I
pretty
assume
enchanting
every
here.
convoy before us has also marveled at this view.
The entrance to the sanctuary is up ahead. Nearly there, folks.
Where could Orin be? Hinna, I'm coming.
Oh my god.
Do not drop your defenses until the very end.
Guess it's my turn. What? That's it?
Oh, nice.
I'll carry on from here.
I will take over. Here. Does this help?
Okay, looking good.
Might we exchange these elsewhere? Maybe items and could this be?
Change form. Releases a bewildering ball of magic. Ooh, what is that? Grants use the ability to change form when equipped. Releases a bewildering ball of magic that has a chance of changing enemies' shape. That's interesting. Let's mix it up a little bit. Let's throw in Karina instead of Jule for now. Get a little more attack power.
We're here. This is the entrance to the Sanctuary of Mana itself.
Finally! I'm a bundle of nerves. Excited, anxious, the works. But I guess the mana tree is gonna have to wait. First, we need to get Hinna's core stone.
The tree is all the way inside the sanctuary past the gateway, safely tucked away from trespassers and mischief makers.
Orin is likely to be loitering in this location.
This is our last mission before we reach our journey's end.
You said something about a sword being kept here, right?
I sure did. Wanna see? It's stuck in a huge rock. You can't miss it.
Secured.
Okay, search for Orin.
I will take this.
Finally, we've arrived in the domain of the mana.
Is that?
Yup. That's the one and only mana sword. Oh, and a
And
visitor.
there's Orin.
Orin?
Val, I'm sorry. This was the only way I could get my hands on the mana sword.
That's why you're here? The sword?
That's right. Do you even know the miracles I can perform with this power? I can save Liza, cure her of her cursed petrification. And that's not even the half of it. She's still the Alm of Earth. Until I can release her, she'll never be free. That's why I need the sword. I have to change the world for the better. Get rid of the Alm's sacrifice altogether, so that our loved ones don't have to die to preserve the future for the rest of us.
You're saying you sacrificed Hinna's life in order to save Liza? We trusted you, Orin. Both of us did. And you betrayed us!
As the Soul Guard, you're charged with ensuring the Alms meet their ends by completing the pilgrimage. You were prepared to lose Hinna then? I just made her sacrifice come a little earlier than expected. For the sake of the world, you can hate me. I won't blame you. But with my plan, we'll never have to sacrifice another person ever again. Alms will no longer have a reason to exist. We'll be freed from this horrible tradition of loss and regret.
Sorry, but I think Orin might be right about this. Hinna and other Alms before her were denied the life they wanted to live. His words are tempting.
Val, you can't.
Even so. Even so. The Alms have never been just a means to an end. Not to me. Their sacrifice has to mean more than that. This world exists because the Alms carry with them the hopes and dreams of all those who came before and those who will come after them. I know in my heart that this world is sick. But Hinna was never meant to be used as a pawn by anyone.
Of course she wasn't. None of us want her life to be lost in vain.
There has to be a way to obtain the mana sword without Hinna's core stone.
Regardless, this should not be your call. It is pitifully presumptuous of you to assume you know the wishes of all Alms, past and present.
My Sproutling friends entrusted me with this duty, and I mean to see it through. You don't speak for me, mister.
Thanks, everyone. As long as I have friends on this journey who need me, I'll continue to serve them as the Soul Guard. Even if we end our pilgrimage at the Mana Tree, I'm in charge of my own destiny. Hinna is my responsibility. You have to return her core stone now, Orin.
You can't stop this. Without a core stone, I can't pry the mana sword from this rock. I have to bring back the world of Fadiel for Liza. No. For all of us who don't want to lose the people we hold dear. In the past, there were no alms to sacrifice. Mortals, spirits, Benevodon monsters, even the goddess herself, all lived in the different realms that made up Fadiel. But years ago, the 5 realms were condensed into one. That mangled world was called Kidiel. It's the world that you and I know today. With the power of the Mana Sword, we can return Kidiel to the Fadiel it once was. Split it into a world that doesn't need to have soul offerings. The Mana Sword is right in front of us. They say that only the Chosen One can wield it. If that's the case, then that's just what I'll be. Even if it means betraying my friends, my village, I will have the sword!
Definitely a big moment here.
Orin! What are you doing with Hinna's core stone? No, Hinna!
Oh no. Oh boy. Orin's looking a little different. Oh, that's not Orin.
The voice I heard from the megalith. Aren't you?
Orin might have been tricked. 'Cause this guy does not look good.
Hinna!
Earth shall be first.
Earth? Give me that sword! I earned it! Orin! Return Hinna's core stone now!
You are not even worth the stretch of my sword arm.
It can't be. Delophos? After all this time?
My. Correct, Sproutling. Your reward is the ruination that awaits you all.
Oh boy. He looks.
Hinna's core stone. I won't let him!
I never saw myself battling against pure Delophos in this lifetime.
I will ruin you!
Perish! Does this help?
I will ruin you!
Cold blade! Water diversion! Water diversion!
Futile!
Water diversion!
He's pretty tough.
I will not hurt myself!
Try some water waltz.
I will get you! Hey, Dad. I don't know if we can defeat this guy.
I won't let him win. I can't!
We ask for your assistance.
Oh boy. Oh my god.
Karina taking over.
I'll carry on from here. Here, use this.
Ruin you!
You're mine!
Taste my wrath.
It's immobilized! Nicely done!
Nope. One strategy here.
I will ruin you!
Here, use this! Can't stop him! Watch out!
I will ruin you!
Blade Saber!
I will ruin you!
Fireball! Salamando! Gotcha!
I will ruin you!
Here, use this!
God!
This should come through!
Oh, Karina's not looking good right now.
Here!
God!
Oh,
This is so good.
not looking good.
God! I will ruin you!
Nowhere to hide. Elemental spirits, we need you.
Taste my wrath.
Leave it to me. Good.
Futile.
We've knocked it down. Keep it up. Keep it up.
God!
Oh boy. I have a feeling he's our main enemy.
He's far too powerful!
There's no way we can win this.
All our advances will be futile if our adventure ends here.
I'm all for retreating personally. Trent, you're helping us?
This land will not be desecrated by the powers of evil on my watch.
Never thought I'd see the overseer of the sanctuary intervene like this.
Now is the time to withdraw, Alms.
No! I can't just run away! I have to save Hinna! I have to get her core stone!
Listen, this isn't a fight we can win right now. We have to pull back.
I would agree with that. We're just not ready. It's be very hard to do, though. Whew, what a moment there.
Curse it all. Now Hinna's core stone is...
How did a man like that get trapped outside the sanctuary?
For weal or woe, he knows not our whereabouts.
Trent's probably keeping him plenty busy.
First things first, who is Trent? For that matter, who is De La Who's It?
Golly, you don't know anything, do you? I'm not a historian, but I'll summarize what I can.
Nice.
Trent is one of the goddess's emissaries. He watches over the entrance to the sanctuary to keep the people who aren't supposed to be in there out. I guess you could call him a neutral overseer. His job is to protect the goddess, but he's not exactly one to stick his leaves into the business of the alms who come his way. We're lucky we got him in a good mood, or we'd be goners. As for the gentleman who is sealed away in the rock, his name is Delafos. Long ago he tried, and failed to overthrow the mana goddess herself.
Inconceivable!
Unfortunately, it looks like that long nap didn't change his mind about revenge either.
Overthrow the goddess? But why would he do that?
Don't ask me. We weren't friends or anything. When Delafos was defeated the first time, his powers splintered, scattering all across the mortal realm. Lost to time and memory.
You're saying that the form we just fought wasn't even close to his true strength.
That's about the gist of it. If you ask me, Delafos is gonna need to find the rest of his fragmented power before he does anything else.
This complicates our current mission considerably.
I would agree with that.
Given your age, I am fascinated by the breadth of your familiarity with history, Jule. I love to learn myself, but I have not heard half the stories you have related to us.
My age? Oh, right. I keep forgetting how little you know about spirit folk. Sproutlings have a very, very long lifespan. That guy from before, Orin, was it? He mentioned something about Key and Fadiel, right? When I first sprouted, the world was called Fadiel. I know what I say sometimes sounds like ancient folklore, but it really was the world I grew up in.
You mean to tell me you're actually an old man?
Huh. The fact that I'm older than I look is your takeaway from all that?
That's pretty
I'm
funny.
only 17. Should I be, I don't know, more respectful? Sir?
Nah, there's no need to get stuffy on me now, Sonny. More importantly, we gotta do something about Delafos. And soon, the places where his divided power is being kept are the exact same ones where the Benevodons are locked away.
Oh no, not the Benevodons.
Yup, Delaphos will have to release the seals to take back his power, which, lucky us, means the monsters can break loose.
There must be some mistake. I have read the old texts, and the Benevodons were felled by the legendary sword of the ancient hero Delaphos. The goddess bequeathed her blade to her champion to aid him in his adventure. It is an epic tale passed down through the generations in prose and performance alike.
Golly, they made plays? Mortals sure do like to talk about things they don't understand.
Then, do you think the story's gotten warped over the years?
Well, it is true that Delaphos was sent to destroy the Benevodons.
So wait, what's the problem?
If both Palomina and Jule's accounts are to be believed, then Delaphos must be planning to revive his once defeated foes, using those great monsters to visit his wrath upon the Mana Goddess.
If he's as stubborn as I remember, that's exactly what Delaphos wants. Resurrecting the Benevodons will throw the whole world out of whack. Even completing our pilgrimage wouldn't be enough to balance things out.
Getting Hinna's core stone from Orin is one thing. How are we supposed to take it from an ancient hero?
Right now, we're the only ones who know that Delaphos is back. There's no one else we can turn to.
So you do intend to go after him?
I don't care if he's some legendary champion. He still took Hinna's core stone, and I won't let him get away with it.
I'll go with you. It's way too late to turn back now anyway. Plus, I don't think my friends back in the burrow would want me to abandon the rest of the Alms to go to the Mana Tree on my own.
It was never my intention to stay behind. The more of us stand against the enemy, the easier the fight will be. You'll need backup.
As a former dignitary, I cannot condone an individual such as Delaphos destroying any domain, no matter how diminutive.
Delaphos got the drop on us last time. Without the element of surprise, we can take him. And Hinna's core stone, for that matter.
Now that that's settled, what's next?
Let's not go back to the sanctuary yet. I think that tree guy might be mad at us for the mess we left behind.
That could be very true.
Delaphos said something about Earth after he woke up, right? Do you think he meant Guju?
Well, yeah. The Benevodons are sealed away near where each Alm is chosen for the pilgrimage, of course.
But Liza and Watts are still in the area. We have to get back to Guju.
Whew, definitely a lot
For Liza's safety.
to take in on that one.
Too, for that matter. We gotta hurry. First things first. We gotta make sure we're battle ready. I'm not letting Delaphos make off with Hinna's core stone again.
Okay, well I think this is a great stopping point for us. We're about 40 minutes in, and it looks like we have quite the path to take here to get to Guju and see if we can stop Delaphos, but I have a feeling it's not going to be easy, and we might run into some Benevodons along the way. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and we'll be talking again real soon.